guys, so I just threw my hair up in a ponytail to keep it out my face, and I'm gonna be working mostly out of the Reveal 2 palette today from Coastal Scents. I love this palette so much. I don't know if it was out when the Naked 3 palette came out, but if it was, I wish I knew about it. So I'm gonna take this color here, this one here, on a large fluffy brush, and I'm going to use it as a transition color. So it's going to go in my crease and a little bit above it. And I'm actually going to be looking down a little because my mirror is here. So I'm not taking it like too high above the crease because I've tried this look like super blown out before, and I really don't like how it turns out on my eye shape. So I'm just gonna try and keep it in that general area. So when you're pretty much happy with the intensity of it, you just want to pick up, I have this Maybelline color tattoo in Pomegranate Punk, and it looks like this, and it's such a gorgeous color. I think it's going to be so pretty for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to use this as a base. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush, pick up some of that color, and put it on the base on my eyelid. And then I'm going to pick up that same fluffy brush that I did the transition color with, and I'm not going to put anything else on it, and I'm just going to blend that harsh line. So I know that this look probably not gonna be for like everybody, especially if it's like your first time going out on a date with whoever it is that you're going out with, you know. If you don't want to let them know that, like, not if you don't want to scare them off right away, but if you don't really want to let them know that you're like super about that cake life right away, then this probably isn't going to be the tutorial for you, because it is going to be kind of bold. But like, for me, I'm probably going to end up wearing this on Valentine's Day, and I've been with my boyfriend for like 7 years, so he definitely, like, he knows that I am definitely about that cake life. Okay, so next, what I'm going to take is a packing shadow brush, and I'm going to take this color right here, this like really this really pretty pinky color, and I'm going to pick it up on my brush, and I'm going to put it on my lids. Like, I'm patting the brush, I'm not like dragging it. One, because it deposits the color better, and two, I feel like I get a bunch of fallout. Like the shadow kind of crumbles a little bit and like ends up all on like my cheekbones and my under eye, and it's just a lot of cleaning up to do. So I was actually thinking about doing a review on this palette because I really do love it, but there are so many other reviews on it, and I feel like it's kind of been around for a little and I'm just super late. And then what I'm doing now is I'm just going in with that same brush. Still haven't picked up any other product that we use to put our transition color on. And I'm just blending any harsh lines. Okay, so now to add kind of like some depth and a little bit of dimension to the look, I'm gonna go in. I can't decide if I want to go in with this color here, oh, this color here, or this color here. I think I am gonna take this color here because it's like this beautiful burgundy matte shade. It's so pretty. Yeah, this one right here. It's such a pretty color. And I'm gonna take that and work it into my crease. So not necessarily like my outer V. I'm probably gonna do black for that in a little bit, but put it in my crease and not take it above. So just really, 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 really concentrating that in the crease. And then you can kind of see how that eye is like darker. There's more dimension to it. I feel like I look so pale on the camera, and then this eyeshadow combination is just making me look sickly. But that's what bronzer's for, so we'll fix that in a little bit. Pushing that into your crease until you are happy with the intensity that it comes out with. And if you lose some of that lid color, don't worry about it. We can go in after and reapply. This look is really about blending and reapplying and blending some more and reapplying some more. So again, with that same fluffy brush from the very beginning with the transition color on it, I'm gonna take it and sort of blend everything together. There are like guys outside my window doing, I have these bay windows in my house, and there are these guys outside fixing the road, and they're like, why? They keep looking in the window, and I know they're thinking like, what the hell is this girl doing? Oh well. Then again, same brush, just to kind of blend out that line that we have there. I actually am liking how this is turning out, blown out a bit actually. Oh, I don't know. That's weird. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm going to go in with this kind of like tapered blending brush. I got this one from bhcosmetics.com, and we're going to take the black in the palette and just like barely tap, and then we want to get all of the excess off and concentrate this on our outer V. So how I do that is just like this. And I try not to take it like all the way in to my crease. I usually try and stop about like halfway when I'm blending it. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with the crease brush that we took this really pretty burgundy color with to deepen the crease, and we're not gonna add any more burgundy. We're just gonna take it and kind of put work the brush into the crease, and that should help diffuse that black so that it's not so like harsh and in your face. And then I'm just gonna go back and re-intensify like I said, this look is a lot of like back and forth between blending and re-intensifying and blending and re-intensifying. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the black for the other eye. I've actually been trying to film this look for like 3 days now. But like I said, I'm really relying on like the natural lighting, and in Toronto yesterday was really dull and gross. We had like this is just the same crease brush. We had no light all day yesterday. I woke up so excited to film this, get my first, makeup tutorial out. And I opened my window and it was like, where is the sun? I actually think I might wear this out to dinner tomorrow. Yesterday was my birthday, so my boyfriend's taking me out to dinner tomorrow. And I actually think I might do this. This is pretty cute. When I first started doing makeup and I would watch makeup tutorials on YouTube, I remember like some of the first people I was subscribed to was like Time the Infamous, Nicole Guerrero, and I always used to think like, and then I would try the looks on myself and I would think, it does not take them this long to blend out their eyeshadow. Like, something is wrong here. Why am I sitting here blending for like what feels like forever? Original transition brush just to give everything like a airbrushed kind of look. But it really takes a while to blend everything out and get all the shadows meshed together. So if you feel like you've been blending for a long time, blend for like another 5 minutes and it'll all come together. Pick up my shadow brush and grab that pink that we put all over our lids and re-intensify, because we did lose some of that with some of that color with all of that blending. So I'm gonna leave the eyes alone for a little bit, and I'm gonna do concealer. And I love concealer, and I love highlighter, and I love bronzer, and I love contouring. Like, I'm a face type of girl. Yes. So I'm gonna take this Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer. This thing is so comparable to the MAC, the one that comes in the little pots, to that concealer. It's so thick and so creamy. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so that's some of it from when I was concealing my brows. But okay, then I'm going to take actually, I'm just gonna use my finger. Like, look, really? Like, Walmart, dude. That's insane. So I'm gonna take it. And I don't take my concealer all the way out to my hairline. That's something that I recently learned from Patrick Starr, because I already have like a wide face, so highlighting all the way out to my like my temples is just gonna expand my face and make it seem even wider, which is not something that I want. And now that I look like a lunatic, I'm gonna take a This is not a beauty blender. It's like one from Shoppers. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's not the original beauty blender. And I'm going to blend, and I use it to kind of like clean up the edge of my shadow so that it gives it like a nice sharp line that wasn't there before. This concealer is the bomb. And you just want to keep blending and blending and blending and blending until it looks how you want it to look, really. Okay, so when that's done, when I'm done with my concealer, I like to take like the butt end of my Shoppers blender and blend the line between my foundation and my concealer, because my concealer is lighter than my foundation, because I do like to conceal and highlight at the same time. There usually is a line. Next, I'm gonna bronze, and I always bronze before I contour. So I usually take actually, you know what? I'm gonna set my face first. If you guys are pretty oily, or you notice that your foundation or your concealer slips and slides easily, you're gonna want to set like every time you put some type of liquid on your face. For me, I don't really have oily skin. Especially during the wintertime, my skin gets pretty dry. So what I usually do is I take some of this CoverGirl, I'll show you guys it in a second. But it's the CoverGirl translucent medium setting powder. And I take it on a big fluffy brush. This thing makes so much mess, like it's not even a joke. It's so messy. Tap off the excess, and because it's a translucent, but it's a translucent medium powder, there is a bit of a color to it, so I don't put it on over my concealer. I just put it over where I put my foundation. So sometimes I can get away with not setting, but this is a date night, Valentine's Day kind of look. So you're gonna be out, you're gonna be eating. Not that has to do with anything, but you know, you're gonna be out. So you're gonna want to set. I didn't like do my forehead or my chin or anything in terms of highlighting today, just because I feel like there's so much going on with this look. Okay, so once that's done and your face is time to, you know, face is gonna set now, this is what it is. It's the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder, and it's in 115 translucent medium. It is I love it. It's a great powder, but it's the messiest thing ever. It's so messy. Next, to actually set my under eye concealer, I'm gonna take the Bare Minerals translucent powder. If I could ever get it open. Yes, awesome. And it looks like that. It's a translucent powder. So I'm going to take it on. This is a Sephora Precision Foundation brush, but I really like it to like set my concealer because it packs on the powder. I'm just very light-handed with it because it is a pretty dense brush. So I don't want to like disturb the concealer that's under it. So I just try to be as light-handed with it as I can. And I set it. And I feel like once I set my concealer, it doesn't look so crazy because it doesn't look so so light in contrast to the rest of my face. Because I feel like the powder, even though it says translucent, it has like a little bit of something to it. Like this is not a white, this is not a white powder. So yeah, it really helps to make you not look like a nutcase. Okay, so now for bronzer. What I am going to use to bronze is the NYC bronzer in Sunny. And I'm gonna, so this isn't contouring, this is just like an all over to give me something, like some color, so that when I do go in with the contour, it's not as harsh and it's easier for me to blend out. So just like in this general area here. And then I'm going to take some around my temples. Bronzer is seriously like one of the greatest inventions of all time. And I always go super crazy with it at first. Like, we're not leaving the house looking like that, but because I blend it out after. And then you want to bronze around your jawline so that your face doesn't look like, all nice and like J-Lo glow, and then your body is, or your neck is Casper. Oh, high school. Contour! And for that, you can use anything as a contour. You can use a eyeshadow, you can use like I'm gonna show you guys what I use sometimes. Is it not here? Okay, well, you know those Rimmel foundation sticks, or those Revlon foundation sticks? I just use one in a darker shade and I like streak it, and it's like a cream. You can use seriously anything. So what I use is this to contour is this color here. It's like a dark brown from the Natural Eyes eyeshadow palette by Stila. And I take like the tiniest, I can't even really, like the smallest amount. It's not gonna look like it at first. You're gonna look crazy as hell at first, but that's why we blend. That's what blending is for. So I'm gonna pick some of it up. I take mine on an airbrush concealer by Sephora. I never use brushes for what they're intended for. I don't know why. And then before, I was doing my concealer low. I mean my contouring low. Because what I used to do was I used to make the fishy face. and I go like that. That is too low for me. I looked crazy for many years. So what I do now is I go from the top of my cheekbone, from the top of my ear, like tip of my ear, and I go like this, and it cuts my cheekbone like that. So it's just hard because I have like a lot of freaking sideburns. And I kind of like just turn, like, see? Crazy. Look at that. Harsh. That looks crazy. So I have to blend it. So, actually what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a pencil brush. This says crease blender, but it's like all stiff like a pencil brush, so I'm gonna call it a pencil brush. And really like etch that out. That's usually what my cream contour looks like. And then I'm gonna take the brush that I use to do my translucent powder, and I find that when I use a brush that I used to do my translucent powder, it helps blend it easier so that I'm not sitting here blending for like 20 minutes until my hands fall off. So see? Beauty blender is so bomb for that. And then I just do it for my other side. That's pretty much it. For my face. For my lips, I go for like a nudie combo most of my life. So I take the MAC stripped down lip pencil and I just line my lips. I don't overline them or anything. I'll never forget, like, the first time I tried to overline my lips was the last time I overlined my lips. I looked crazy as all hell. It was just not, it was not for me. Okay. And then I go over that with the Honey Love by MAC. I'm gonna run out soon. I love this lipstick so much. I'm trying to decide if I want to use lip gloss or not. I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. Okay, so almost done with the eyes. We're going to take that same burgundy color on the same brush that we used it for the crease, and we're gonna we're gonna go under the lash line, not like super far under, but we're gonna go under. Okay, so I'm gonna apply my eyeliner and my lashes off camera because I will have an in-depth tutorial on how I do my eyeliner up, and I don't think I've quite mastered how to do it on camera yet. So as soon as I have that done, I will be back to show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, so this is the finished eye look we still have to do blush and highlighter. But this is the finished eye look with the eyeliner and no lashes because I can't find my lash glue. But I was planning on using the Demi Wispies. I thought that they would look really pretty with this look, and I lost my lash glue. So I don't know where that is, so I can't show you. But the blush that I'm going to be using today is from the Jenny Rivera palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to mix... I'm going to mix these two colors. These two colors right here. And I'm usually not a blush girl. Like, I probably wore blush for the first time in a good like year or so on New Year's, and then I fell in love with it. So that is, those are the two blushes that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be using them really sparingly because the blushes in this palette are super pigmented. So tap off the excess, and I always start from back here. Damn, I forgot how freaking pigmented these blushes were. Oh my. That looks insane. So yeah, obviously that was madness. I'm just going in with a beauty blender and blending that because holy crap. I really did not even like pick up all of that much for it to be acting like that. Oh my. Crazy. But see, like the beauty blender fixes everything. Any mistake that you want to make, go ahead and make it because the beauty blender will fix it for you. Okay, let's see. And lastly, I'm gonna go in with highlighter. So this is the Soft and Gentle highlighter by MAC. It is my absolute favorite highlighter. I'm going to take a fan brush by BH Cosmetics and put that on the top of my cheekbones. You guys can't even see that. I wonder if I turn this light on. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit. I think that this is such a pretty highlight. And then I just go down the bridge of my nose, top of my Cupid's bow. And I'm pretty sure that is everything. So, like I said, no, this is not going to be for everybody because this is a shit ton of makeup. But you don't have to do every single step. Like, you don't have to conceal the way I did. You don't have to contour the way I did. You don't even really have to use the black for the eyeliner or for the crease or the eyeliner. Like, you know, you can make this look you. So, that's pretty much it for the face. I came on here with my foundation and my brows already done. So what I used for that was I primed my skin with the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And then I used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Classic Ivory. For my brows, I always use the Flawless Brow Trio from BH Cosmetics. I use their little brush that they give you. Whoa. Oh, that's the eyeliner. I use their little brush that they give you, and I use these two colors. Yeah. This one is a wax. So, I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will be trying my absolute best to get my hands on some better lighting, because it took me like an hour to set up, and the lighting is better than it was downstairs, I feel, but I wish it could be a little bit better. So I'm gonna probably order some lights either today or tomorrow, and hopefully those get here. They don't take like a month and a half to get here. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.